Good morning, everybody. Well, today is finally the day we're getting ready to make a fall run, do some side-by-siding in the mountains. So we're going to take y'all along with us. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully the weather turns out nice. Hopefully it stays cool. Hope the leaves have already started changing so we don't miss any of that. So I don't know if we're going to have any cartage to show. Hopefully not, but yeah, wish you all were going with us. We got the Pro XP loaded up. Got our camp chairs, floor jack, all the tools, coolers. Got our bow target. Mud boots, clothes. We just got to make one stop by camp, pick up all my hunting gear, and try to make it up to Chattanooga before dark. That's the goal today. So we will see y'all along the way. Well, we're leaving the marsh and headed to the mountains. All right, very first stop of the day. About 20 minutes from the house. We gotta fill this thing up. Always the worst part of a vacation is fuel. What, you don't think so? What's the worst part for you?
Sitting here for 8 hours.
Yeah, that does stink. All right, we're gonna get some gas. We're gonna go with the mid-grade. One good thing about our road is it will definitely give everything a good shakedown on the way out of it. Double check all your straps. That part of it. What's up, Debo? It's Barbecue Bills. Our routine stop for a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. You done had your breakfast, B. Yes, you did. All right, we're gonna get some breakfast sandwiches. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that thing right there. All right, let's get down the road. Alright, y'all, we just had to stop by hunting camp here in North Florida. Grab my bow and some clothes and a stand. We'll get back out here on the road and keep moving north. Alright, y'all, we're just north of Albany here. Like I said, we stay away from the interstate until we get up above Atlanta, there at Calhoun. Alright, we're gonna hit the salt lick right here. Get us some, top us off with some gas and get us some Vidalia sausage, because it is super, super good. Octane non-ethanol. I wish we could get that on. Alright, we're gonna let that fill up. Walk in here and get us some sausage. Oh Lord. It's one of them pumps where you pay with your credit card and only gives you $75 worth of fuel. Well, that'll get us to Buc-ee's at the interstate. So, we'll top her off again there. Alright, let's get down the road. Alright, guys. We have made it to Calhoun, Georgia, here at Buc-ee's. We'll get something to eat. Fuel up again. Let the dog go potty. We gonna go potty. Get on back down the road. Well, she's a going. There it is. Almost 123. 43 gallons. Alright. See y'all back shortly. Coconut cream. Oh yeah. Where do we get them wraps at? Alright, we fixing to eat. We got some snacks, some Buc-ee snacks. We're going to get into them, and then we're going to ease on up the road into Chattanooga before we shut it down for the night. Alright, y'all. Y'all give me your opinion. We don't like the Buc-ee's brisket, but their Philly steak cheese wrap, that thing is on time. Way better than their brisket. But that's my opinion. Good morning, y'all. Today is Friday. I think October 17th. It's a brisk, cool morning here in Chattanooga. Here at the Bass Pro Shop. Let the dog go potty. Get our eyes peeled open and ease across the street here to Starbucks. Get us one of them vanilla macchiatos or whatever it's called. We're gonna get this show back on the road here shortly. Make our way to Walmart, pick up some groceries and whatever else we might need to get, and then hit B&B Market in La Follette for some good old down-home groceries, and then we'll be to the campground, probably somewhere shortly after lunch. So we'll see y'all back in a little while. Starbucks. That's what we after right there. All right, y'all, we made it to La Follette Walmart here. Fixing to go in and get some supplies. And then we're going to go get some brunch at B&B. So we'll be back shortly. Yeah, you can see lots of color change down here in these hollers. All right, y'all, hang on. I'm hungry and in a hurry. I'm fixing to hammer down. Let's hope we got a place to park. Oh yeah, got a hamburger steak with some onions, a piece of cornbread, some coleslaw, some fries, some onion rings, and a cheeseburger all the way. We fixing to get into it, y'all. We'll see y'all back in a few minutes. Oh, that mercy, y'all. Have some good groceries. But we fixing to load up, head on to Stinking Creek. See if we can't get our camp set up. Relax a little bit this afternoon. Maybe eat some of that peach cobbler we just got. All right, let's go. All right, got DTF Market. Royal Blue ATV campground. They're full this weekend. Quite a few folks in there. Yeah. Yeah, you back at camp. All right, guys. When I get a chance, I'll walk y'all around the campground here. Stinking Creek ATV Campground, Pioneer, Tennessee, on Stinking Creek Road. I said, Keith and Christina are the best. Make you feel like you're at home. But I'll walk around and show you some of the campsites. Of course, they've got these pull-through spots here, and then you've got a lot of these back ends. They're on the creek, on Stinking Creek. So you've got your little fire pit back in the woods there, and super nice. And in the summertime, you got all that shade in there. You can put your chairs up and enjoy it, kind of get out of the heat. Got bathrooms right here, super clean all the time. The 2-bay pressure washer, and got the 3 cabins down here on the right. If I catch Christina down there cleaning one, I'll give you a walkthrough. And then down at the very end, and we'll walk this, but down at the very end, it's got some kind of primitive. I'm not sure if they've got water and power. I know there's no sewer at the end, but we'll check that out before I get going. So I'm fixing to gather up some firewood, get us a fire going, accumulate some good coals. We're going to cook some Vidalia sausage that we got from the Salt Lick, a little sauerkraut and onion and some mustard. Can't wait. We'll see y'all back shortly when we get this fire started. Wood ain't the easiest stuff to light, so we're gonna have to put a little charcoal down first. Alright, I'm going to try to get some of these Halloween lights put up while our wood's starting to get burning. Alright, got Mama's pumpkin lights hung up. This fire going. Guys, I know it's been a while since I was in the Boy Scouts, but this wood does not want to burn. I don't know if it's cold or maybe it's a little green. But yeah, we having time. But I got a little something to help get some heat coat on that thing. All right, y'all. Got the old fire burning nicely. Won't take but about 35 minutes. We'll have a few coals we can shovel out of that. Put up here in the beer keg barbecue grill.
Don't put your legs on me. Stop.
All right, guys, we got our sausage on. I throw that aluminum foil over there. That it just kind of makes like a little lid effect. Holds more heat surrounding my sausage. Like I said, I just threw a few coals from the fire down in there, not too many, because I don't want I want to cook that sausage a little slow and all the way through before I burn the outside of it. So just a nice low set of coals in there.
Nice, and we went a 58 the other day, right?
So we're gonna get these cooked up, get some dinner.
Took a few runs. Half this year. I still feel.
Hot, hot. Probably can't see it.
Let that bubble go up.
That's good old Royal King sauerkraut.
That's a lot of sauerkraut.
It's so good. That's where we're gonna eat it right here. That's so good. All right, guys, we're going to eat us about 2 or 3 of these a piece. We'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all. I don't know how much you can see of me, but just got done eating dinner. Got our old keg grill slid up here closer to the camper where we can watch our movie. So we're going to sit here and enjoy the rest of the evening. We will see y'all tomorrow.